happy New Year on middle of the month.
Middle of the month because we have not been in the boom boom room since like freaking 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Like it was before Christmas. At the beginning of December, as a matter of fact, when I was
it's been a long time, and a lot's happened. But one thing that was not a surprise was how dominating Avatar was gonna be. Now, I'm
actually surprised, to be honest.
Now, I don't think that it did not even close to what Spider-Man No Way Home did
but it's getting close to it. It's getting close to it.
But I'm talking about like as far as the holidays.
Oh no, as far as like it's opening, it didn't do that.
It did not do what that did. But in that sense, it was kind of disappointing. But you know what? It's already in its third, fourth frame, something like that.
Yeah.
And it still managed to gross $45 million for the #1 spot.
A lot of what's helping this movie is the simple fact that what else is coming out?
Well, we'll get to that.
I know. But now it had a lot of time to breathe and make money and for people to see it. It had 2 holidays. It had Christmas. It had New Year's. This thing was set up to make a bunch of money. And if you listen to James Cameron.
His name is James Cameron, the bravest pioneer. No budget too steep, no sea too deep. Who's that? It's him, James Cameron.
Listen to James Cameron, then it needs $2 billion to break it. The movie doesn't need $2 million.
No, it did not. No, it did not.
And people are running with that on the internet. Oh my God, it's got to hit $2 billion to break even. No, it doesn't. That movie did not cost them $1 billion to make. Maybe the whole series, the 2, 3, and 4 that they're making, maybe cost them $1 billion. It's like the actors in this movie aren't expensive. These people.
Well, Worthington is actually getting a percentage of it, so he's gonna walk away with some decent money.
Yeah.
And it's not even freaking close to slowing down. But it did 516 domestically, $1.7 billion worldwide. It has already passed Avengers. It's on the road, man. I mean, I think it's possible that this thing could hit $2 billion.
I think it's got, still staying at #1, depending on what's going to come out to kind of compete with it. And it's January. Not much gets released in January. So, it's got some time to kind of continue on. And we may see it when something big does come out. It may fall to 2 or 3, and it'll hang in a top 10 for a while because people are still saying like, "Hey, I gotta take part and I gotta be a part of this whole experience to see Avatar," especially if they didn't see the first one originally when it released.
Yeah, and there's a big gap from 2009 to now or to last year. So a lot of time has passed. I want to say 13 years that it had passed, and it's still it's still held on to that audience. Obviously, the runtime hindered it a little bit because at 3 hours, a lot of people don't want to sit there for that. I'm
really waiting for it to stream so I can watch this movie because I don't want to sit in the theater for 3 hours in that seat.
Or Blu-ray. Another thing is that a lot of people are out during the holidays. They're out of town, and then you can't dismiss the storms and all of the winter stuff that was going on the east. As far as the weather, bad weather that was going on. So that's keeping people away. But now that, it's getting a little bit better, now it's starting to get that second wind because everybody that didn't see it during the holidays, now they're watching it now. So it's gaining some life there. Now you want to talk about what's coming out. And I really thought this was potentially going to be the one to knock it off. So, in the beginning of the year. But M3GAN.
You thought M3GAN was going to knock off Avatar.
At $30 million, when I first heard that it had done $30 million. Okay, go ahead. What are you going to do?
Come on, you didn't think M3GAN was gonna knock off Avatar.
Seeing that it was on track for $30 million, yes, I really thought that it had a freaking chance to do it. If it would have done that, that would have been freaking insane.
And the thing that's probably gonna knock this thing off is, I guess we'll get it to in coming soon, but Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumanium. That's the only thing that's gonna knock this thing out of the top.
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised because I'm looking at the January slate and it's not that good.
Yeah.
I doubt House Party remake is going to do anything in this.
Look, I love House Party and I sat through all the sequels and I don't want to see this remake.
Anyway, but yeah, man, a breath of fresh air. We'll probably be doing a review hopefully soon on that because you haven't seen it yet.
No, I still haven't seen it. Like literally, it's 3 hours and I'm trying to get everybody to go to the movie.
No, I mean M3GAN.
Oh, M3GAN.
You gotta see it now.
This week I'm gonna see it because I keep seeing the reviews and everybody seems to be really happy about it.
I did see it.
Even though I think this is gonna be another Barbarian, and everybody loves this movie, and I fucking hate it. But we'll see.
It was a breath of fresh air.
Okay,
that's all I gotta say. It was good. I liked it a lot. But $30 million, they already greenlit M3GAN too. So.
Well, because it's Blumhouse, right?
Yes, it is.
Of course it is. Of course. Look, $30 million for Blumhouse is like 10 times what they spent on this movie.
Well, the budget was 12.
See,
So the budget was 12 and they freaking made 30.
Everything Blumhouse makes and A24 makes, it's all profitable. They can do a sequel to everything that they do. They could do a sequel to what was the Wicker Man knockoff one in the hills in Germany somewhere.
6 hours later.
Trying to have,
Midsommar?
Yeah, Midsommar.
Yeah.
And I was like, they could do a Midsommar too. You know what? It still make money.
So pretty much.
My rant.
Yeah, pretty much doubled the 12. Made the 30, greenlit for part 2.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, number 3, Puss in Boots, 13 million. Not too bad.
I mean,
over 100 million already.
No other
worldwide.
kids film out there that was gonna stay there for a while, and it just dropped to number 3, and it was like it was number 2 for the longest.
Yeah.
Because of Avatar.
Yeah, and there was a Man Called Otto. Have you seen this one?
I'm not into. I kept when I saw the trailer, I was thinking of
As Good as It Gets.
Smitty.
I was thinking of As Good as It Gets.
No.
About Schmidt.
No, what's the one with not Ben Affleck? I was gonna say Ben Stiller.
Yeah, Walter Mitty.
Yeah, I was thinking that when I saw the trailer, even though I didn't really pay attention to what was actually being said in the trailer, I kept thinking, I was like, is this a Walter Mitty like knockoff movie?
It really came across as Good as It Gets.
And like him like
being grump and then finding somebody to change for that kind of thing.
Okay, so yeah, I really didn't pay attention to the trailer. It just looked like it was
4.2 million for that one. Now that one's gonna actually be open in more theaters.
So it's like a limited run.
Yes, it was a limited run.
Limited run.
Yeah, so that's going to be
and it still cracked the
top.
top 5. That shows you the garbage that's out there right now.
And that they love Tom Hanks.
And
yeah. And number 5, put in the whack in Wakanda, Black Panther is 3.3 million, already done 447 million domestically. But it's like over 800, almost 900 million worldwide.
I'm thinking that this will not hit $1 billion.
It will not hit $1 billion.
I don't think it's going to hit $1 billion.
It's not going to hit $1 billion.
But, still going to get a Black Panther 3.
Well, yeah, of course, absolutely. All right, so number 6 was I Want to Dance with Somebody, the Whitney Houston bio.
Yeah, that kind of fell. I mean, it was up there for a minute, and then it kind of fell because I've been looking at
2.4 million. On
this is one of those things that I felt it came probably too close on the heels of Elvis. Maybe
that's a good point.
Maybe this is something that should have went straight to streaming.
That's a good point. Yeah,
I was about to say it's like maybe her demographic wasn't there to go see it, or her fan base wasn't there, but like people came out to come see Elvis, so. I mean, maybe this could have done well, and maybe we just didn't support it. Like
okay, so then maybe...
Or maybe nobody liked a girl playing Whitney Houston.
That's a possibility, too. All right, number 7 was The Whale, which is right now my pick to win The Whale with Brendan Fraser. That's now my pick to win the Oscar for Best Picture, so I can't wait for that. But yeah, so 1.5 million on that. I mean, it's a independent film, so I didn't expect much from that one. Have you heard anything about Babylon?
Yeah, I've actually really wanted to see it, but
it is freaking insane.
Yeah, like, that's the reason why I want to see it.
I've seen parts of that movie, and there's like orgies and a bunch of crazy shit.
I don't want to just see it for the orgies. I want to see it for the orgies and Margot Robbie.
There you go.
Maybe she's a part of the orgies.
1.4 million on that. It is a complete flop. A complete bomb, dude.
This is the second one that had a a stellar cast.
Yeah, you talked about Amsterdam.
Yeah, Amsterdam. It's like with Margot Robbie. Where they put together this great ensemble, and the movie just flops. And Amsterdam just really wasn't that good. And I'm assuming that look, I don't understand how a movie with orgies and Margot Robbie couldn't make money. It doesn't make any sense. Look,
I had people.
Although I didn't go to the movie theater just to go see it, so I'm part of the problem. I'm part of the problem.
People ask for me for refunds for this movie. Really? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Brad Pitt's in this movie too.
Yeah, well he ain't in the orgy, I guess. All right.
By the way, Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie, people I will go see movies for. I watched Amsterdam. People I will go see movies for, and yet I still did not watch this movie for some reason. I am at fault.
Hey, so let us know about how you feel about the Avatar, the M3GAN. So have you seen any of these movies? What do you think about these movies? Up next week, though, is House Party, the full release of Man Called Otto, and Plane with Gerard Butler and Mike Colton.
Okay, so I might be kind of interested in Plane, even though I'm not sure I'm really going to be happy with it.
Well, Geostorm, I still have that in my head.
Exactly, so I'm not sure I'm going to be happy with it, but I'm a big sucker for action movies, and I want him to have a hit. Like, I need him to have a resurgence to his career. I'm not sure this is the movie that's going to do it, but I would like him to have a resurgence to his career. So I'm going
outside of The Angel Has Fallen.
Yeah, or outside of 300.
Or outside of 300.
Right. I mean, it's been a long time since he had a hit. But I would be interested in seeing that. House Party, I'm probably gonna wait till it streams. I'm not going to movie theaters to go see that.
Nah, I probably wouldn't either. And I get to see it for free.
Yeah.
Anyway, so leave in the comments below what movies are you looking forward to see? House Party, A Man Called Otto, or Plane? Leave it in the comment below. Terrence, take us home.
All right, guys. So it's a new year.
New Year.
Same us. Anyway, still do the same things we asked you to do last year. Go to our Patreon, give us some money. Go to our go to Teespring or Amazon and buy some merch. And make sure you subscribe as well as click the notification button. That way you're aware of all the other videos that we do starting this whole new bright year.
Yay.
Yay.
For Aspen and Art and Carter over there, I'm Manny.
I'm Terrence.
And we'll see you next time.
Real quick, if you're still here, because we do these into the video little blooper things. If you're still here, look down. There's a link here for Patreon. If you guys like the show, please give us money. We'll take a penny. We'll take a nickel. We'll take a dime. We'll take $1. We have some stuff on there that we're giving away on Patreon if you do contribute, because trust me, we need help. We want to buy new equipment, and we need an editor. Somebody who doesn't have to stay up in the middle of the night. Or they don't have to stay up in the middle, but I won't have to do it. So please, down, patreon.com/thegoods. It's in the link. Please do it. We appreciate it. Top flight.